and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello friends and how are you? How are you today? Hi everybody, good morning.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great day.
So today is a very special day actually, Miss Sandy, before we start calendar. Today is the last letter of the alphabet we have to learn today.
Wow, the last letter.
Yeah, and then we know all the letters of the alphabet, so it's an exciting day for sure.
I wonder if you guys know what the last letter of the alphabet is.
Think about it now. Well, we do calendar.
Sounds good. Start with our Sunday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right, boys and girls. I'm looking, let's do the weather first maybe. I'm so excited because it's sunny outside today, nice blue sky. So I'm just going to turn it to sunny. Perfect. We are still in the month of June. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. There that is. All right, and now we're going to do some counting. I've changed it up a little bit because we're going to also kind of do like a little game in here. So we'll count first. So here's my number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? Is it the number 5? You guys are right. And I see that there are, let me just pull this down for a second. We'll put it here. I see there's a flower and then a bumblebee. And then a flower and then a bumblebee. So do you guys see that there's a pattern happening here? So the number 5, should it be a bumblebee or a flower? Let's see if we can figure this out again. Let's start from the beginning. So flower, bumblebee, flower, bumblebee. Did you guess flower? You're right. So I had a bumblebee on this side and a flower on the other side. So I'm going to put it as the flower. So we just made a pattern. So today is Friday, June the 5th. And now I'm just going to stick this back here because we don't want to forget that we had a friend that had a birthday on June the 2nd.
Yes, it was our friend Addis' birthday.
Happy birthday, Addis. Hope you had a great day.
And Addis is now 5, so it goes with our number 5 today.
Wow. All right.
Nice. All right. Well, it's time for us to open up our big book and take a little peek. Does anybody remember what was the last letter we haven't talked about yet? It's the last letter of the alphabet, 2. I'm going to open it up. There's some clues in our circle time already that might help you to see. It's the letter Z. So this is our friend Zoe. And Zoe, she was playing inside or outside? She was playing outside. You were right. I see there's some flowers, rocks, and there were lots of insects and lots of bumblebees that were buzzing around Zoe. And she was so excited to be outside and in the garden that she decided she wanted to be a bee too because she heard this sound all the time. And so when she saw all those bumblebees just trying to find nectar and to be able to make honey, she decided, I want to be a bumblebee too. So she got her wings out. We're going to pretend to have our wings on both sides. We're going to be a bumblebee too. And this is the sound she made. She went, and that's exactly the same sound that our letter Z makes. And if you see by Miss Sandy, there's the uppercase Z and the lowercase Z. They look the same, they're just big and little. So, Zoe, she was buzzing around the garden. Is there anything that we can see in the garden that might start with the letter Z? I don't see anything. So we're going to give you a couple clues. See if you can think of the Z words today. There's something on your jacket that has like a hook, and you would zip it. So that's the zipper in your jacket that says zip. And also, there's this place that you can go with your family, and there's lots of different animals you can see there, maybe giraffes,
Elephants.
or elephants.
Mm-hmm.
What is that place called? It's a
Zoo.
zoo. And in the zoo, there's even an animal that looks like a horse, but he's black and white striped. You know what that animal is? It's a zebra. And it says zebra. I can hear it all at the beginning. So that is the letter Z.
Perfect.
Nice. Thanks for listening and learning with us. Do we have any Z names today, Miss Sandy?
No, we have no friends with any Z names. No, that's it then.
All right. Well, let's see what we're going to do for the rest of the day.
So we came to school.
All
done.
right, Miss Sandy. Your daughter, Isabel, just helped me to remember. We have to build the letter Z.
Oh, and I was wondering, but I thought maybe you were going to do it later, so I didn't say anything. So we're going to turn this back, boys and girls, because we are not all done yet.
Good thing. Good morning, Miss Cummings. Goodness gracious. All right, so we have one big line and two little lines right here to make the Z. Let's see if we can do it. So I'm going to start at my happy face, and I'm going to move my happy face down a little bit this morning so we can all see it. There we go. All right, so my Z, I have the little line that goes across the top. I have the big line. It's going to make actually the number 7 first. If you see that, there's the number 7. But if I add a little line, I'll move over. Yeah? If I make the little line, it's going to go right there. It's our letter Z. So let's write it together. Everybody ready? So we're going to go across, stop, down, stop, across, stop. That's our letter Z. What did it say again? Z. All right. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, Miss Sandy?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Thank you for your help. It's good to have friends to help you remember those things. Here we go.
So now, are we all done circle time?
Now we're all done.
All right. Oh, actually, that was, we're having a day today, boys and girls. That one was to become to school today. That's all done.
Absolutely. There you go.
Now there's our circle picture. All done. And now I see it's craft time. So let's go see what we're going to make a craft today, boys and girls.
Sounds good.
All right, boys and girls. So today for craft, we are going to make something that likes to eat nectar from flowers. It says buzz. So those Z's, you hear that? Buzz is in the last of the part of the word. And sometimes some people are scared of them, but they don't really bother you if you leave them alone. Did you guess a bee? So today we are going to make a bumblebee. You see him there? So for our bumblebee today, Miss Sandy cut out some wings out of tin foil. So your mom might have that in the kitchen. But if you guys don't have tin foil, you can just use paper. That's fine too. Then I cut out a body. So here's his head. And then there's his body, and mine are attached. But you don't have to have attached ones. You can do it separate. And then I have a little pipe cleaner that I cut, and then I'll just fold it into like the letter B, and those are going to be his little antenna. And then I just have a yellow crayon and a white crayon. I have my glue stick and a little bit of tape that I'm going to use. So today you also get to make a pattern on your bumblebee's body because he has some yellow and black stripes on there. Do you see that? So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line, and then you're going to color it in yellow. So it's yellow, and then I left some black. Whoops, it falls out of my hand. So you can see yellow and then black, and then I drew some more yellow and colored it in, and then black, and then I did the bottom yellow. So there's my pattern. So you can draw a pattern on his body. So you know what, I'm going to start with that first. So I'm going to make my 2 lines, and then I'm going to color that part in, and then we'll make another line, but I want to leave that one a little bit further down so that I can make my pattern, because if I do another yellow line right away, then it won't be yellow, black, yellow, black. So there's that. And then I'll show you guys what this looks like. All right. Maybe I can do one more little bit of yellow at the bottom. All right, so here we go. There's my bee stripes. You see that there? Black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Did I see that on there? And then I ended with a tiny little bit of yellow on the bottom. So then I'm going to start with his face. So I'm going to give him some eyes. And then I'm going to give him a nose. You're right. And then a happy face. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick and I am going to put a little bit of glue on his wings right in the middle. So there's the middle of the wings. I'm going to put some glue there and then I'm just going to stick his body on top of that, like this. So that's what he looks like so far. And then I'm just going to stick his little antennas with a little bit of tape on the back. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put the little V-shaped on the top of his head and then I'm just going to tape that piece down. And then if you want, you can turn his little antennas out or you can leave them straight, however you want. And there is my bumblebee. Super quick craft today. Hope you have fun making your bumblebees. Bye.
Hi boys and girls. So today, because we just learned our last letter of the alphabet, the letter Z, that tells me that we know 26 letters that all have sounds to them. And when I want to become a reader, what I need to do is take the sounds of the letters that I know and we're going to put them together in a group that's called a word. And those words are written down on paper and that's how I learn to read. I look at the words, I know the sounds, and we're going to work it together and we are going to learn to read today. So today, you are going to be a reader by the time this is ended. So I see here that I have 3 dots. Now these 3 dots help me to know that this word, this group of letters together, that's how many letters are going to be in my word. 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. So what I have to think about first is I want to make this word, and we're going to play a guessing game. See if you can read the word at the end. The first letter of the word, it always starts at the happy face. All words start at the happy face and they go this way. So I want to start with this first sound right here. It's going to say this. Do you remember? There's 2 letters that make that sound. The one letter that we're going to write today is this one. So I'm going to write it on my board. It's this letter, the letter C. Now, the second letter is going to be the letter, let's see, do you remember this one? It goes like this. All right, I'm going to look at it. I think you know it's the letter A. Big line down, little line in the middle. So I have C-A. So if I know the sounds, K-A, the last letter way over here, it makes this sound. Do you remember? It's the letter T. So big line down, little line across the top. C-A-T. Now you know the sounds. We just did the sounds. Let's put those sounds together and see what word we just wrote and made. At, cat. You got it! We just wrote the word cat. So let's see if I can draw a little picture of a cat here to help us remember that C-A-T, those letters together, there we go, there's the kitty, they make the word cat. And they have to be in this order, otherwise it doesn't work. Otherwise, if I put A before C, then be a akata, that's not a word. But when those 3 letters go together that way, it says cat. We're going to do one more, and it's going to rhyme with the word cat. Let's see if you can get it. This one, this letter sounds like this. B, B, B. You got it. I think you already know. It's the letter B. So I move my happy face down, to know that I start here. It's the first letter again. I'm going to make a little curve and another little curve. It's the letter B. Then if it rhymes, I'm going to make another A, and another A. And then the last letter is going to be T. It's going to be the same one. I'm going to go here. So we have B. Let's put the sounds together. Ready? B, at, bat, bat. You got it. So today I'm actually going to draw a little bat. That maybe was flying around at nighttime because that's when bats like to fly at night and they're finding bugs. There's my bat. So you just read and made 2 words today, boys and girls. Nice job. What was the first word up here? I'm going to start over here and I'm going to do it. I'm going to read it from here. At, cat. And let's look at this word down below. I changed the first sound, bat, and we have a bat. Great reading and great word making, everybody. Hi, boys and girls. So before we read our story today, do you remember what happened during circle time? Did I kind of feel this way? Look at this girl's picture. How do you think she's feeling? That's how I felt. I felt embarrassed. And it's a really big word, but being embarrassed can happen sometimes when you make a mistake or you forget something. Do you remember I forgot to write the letter Z to make it with you today? And we could have left, but thankfully, Miss Sandy and Isabel reminded me that we had to do it.
And it wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't. Thanks for thinking that. For sure, sometimes everybody makes mistakes. I could have ran and cried, but that wouldn't have solved the problem.
No.
I just would have felt bad. But Miss Sandy and Isabel were there to help me to remember, and I thought, oh yeah, I made a mistake. I forgot. That's okay. We still learned the letter Z, and then I didn't have to feel embarrassed anymore.
Yeah.
We kind of laughed about it.
Yeah, that's sometimes the best thing to do. We just laugh about it and we move on.
Exactly. So I just wanted to talk about being embarrassed today, because sometimes I think maybe we all feel embarrassed.
That's
right?
a good emotion for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Miss Sandy, are you ready to read our B book today?
Yeah, for sure. So this book, we have to figure out what the bees are going to be doing. But first I thought, let's just count how many bees are on the front of this book. Can you guys see them? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bumblebees. Let's see what these bumblebees are up to. So it's called Buzz Buzz Busy Bees, and it is by Bentley Cahoon. All right. Cock-a-doodle-doo, says Rooster. Do you want to play? Buzz, buzz, said the bee. I'm too busy today.
All right, so should I fly one away?
One is flying away.
Okay.
Oink, oink, says Pig. Would you like to have some fun? Buzz, buzz, says the bee. I really have to run. Wow, so we've had 2 bumblebees leave. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nay, nay, says the horse. Will you race me through the grass? Buzz, buzz, says bee. I'm afraid I'll have to pass. There goes another one. Moo, moo, says the cow. Can you join me in the hay? Buzz, buzz, says the bee. I must be on my way. There goes another. Let's count and see how many we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quack, quack, says the duck. Will you watch me swim around? Buzz, buzz, says the bee. Not when there are flowers to be found. I wonder what's going on with the bee. Woof, woof, says the dog. Shall we chase the butterflies? Buzz, buzz, said the bee. I'll have to make a sweet surprise. There goes another one. How many do we have now, Miss Cummings?
We have 1, 2, 3. 3 left.
Ribbit, ribbit, said the frog. Want to see me jump and splash? Buzz, buzz, says the bee. Right now, I have
to dash. And there goes another one.
Meow, meow, says the cat. Want to play some peekaboo? Buzz, buzz, said the bee. I've got other things to do. I see there's only one bee left. And there's one bee left on my page. Ba, ba, says the sheep. Can you watch me jump the gate? Buzz, buzz, says bee. Not now, I'm running late. So there's no more bees up there. Chirp, chirp, says the bird. The bees are buzzing all about. What are they busy doing? Let's go find out. So were there some clues in there? Have you guys thought about maybe what's going on? Let's see. The farmer says, says the farmer. Honey golden as the sun. Thanks, busy bees, for a job well done. What do you think the bees did? Did they make some honey? Buzz, buzz, says the bees. We made honey all day. Now we are finished, and now we're ready to play. So they did their job, and now they get to go play.
Nice. How many were there to begin with again, Miss Sandy?
Should we count them?
All right, sounds good.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bumblebees were making honey.
Nice.
All right, so that's our bumblebee story.
I'm glad for bumblebees too, huh? To be able to make honey. I like honey.
Honey is good on peanut butter toast with some honey.
Yes, absolutely. Or even sometimes in your tea.
Yeah.
You can stir it up. That's really yummy too.
Lots of things you can do with honey.
So I'm glad that we have these.
All right, so let's see. I'm actually, Miss Sandy felt a little bit embarrassed earlier too when I picked the wrong picture. So I looked to make sure I had the right one in my hand. So craft we did, we made bees. That's all done. We talked about our word making with Miss Cummings at the table. You guys did a great job with that. That's all done. We did our emotion and we read our Bumblebee book, so that's all done. And the last picture is our home time picture. So that's we're all done for another week.
Wow, it's going fast.
So fast it is going, yeah.
All right, well, we are going to see you next week. Hope you have a lovely, sunny, well, the weekend is supposed to be rainy, huh?
Yeah, hopefully we get some spots where we can jump outside and enjoy the weather a little bit at least.
Exactly, that would be nice.
Yeah, so have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye, have a good weekend.
Bye.